everyone. Welcome to This Day. It is Thursday, August 4th. And we have a meeting to tell you about that's happening today and one that's happening tomorrow morning. At 9:30 this morning, today, is the third Landscape Committee meeting, and that will be in the boardroom as well as virtual. Now, I wanted to let you know that tomorrow, August 5th, at 9 o'clock in the morning, so that's why I'm telling you now, it's the United New Resident Orientation, and that will be in the boardroom. So you want to get in touch with the folks who set that up, and you can jump on in the United New Resident Orientation. And you can always give our office a call, the main line, and you can go ahead and get that information. All right, on our show today, we have Karen Bowman, who is here on behalf of the Village Square Dance Club. And she's got some video to show, and she's got some information about beginning classes or just classes that you can participate in. And then we have Eileen Ordway and Betsy Roper, who are here on behalf of the Laguna Woods Village Library. They've always got some great things going on there and lots of information, so stay tuned for that. All right, let's take a look at our weather. We are looking at nice skies this week. Doesn't look like we're going to have too many clouds, but partly cloudy skies here and there, mostly because they're high clouds. Today, partial sunshine with high clouds, 82-71. Tomorrow, 83-71. A bit warmer, 85-69, then drops back down to 82-72. However, it will feel quite a bit warmer because it will be humid. And the same with Monday is it will be very humid, 82-72, but the feel will be more like 88. And a potential thunderstorm. So we'll have to take a look at that as we get closer. Our sunrise this morning was at 6:05, and our sunset will be at 7:48. And Lori, thank you so much for sending in this great photo from Fiji. I love the little huts there. That's awesome. We appreciate you sending in that vacation photo, and we've got many more to show you over the next several days. However, if you have a photo that you would like to share with us of a vacation spot that you have visited, please email it to lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. All right, when we come back, we will have Karen with the Village Square Dance Club, so stick around.
Diane's Hallmark in Laguna Niguel is now an Elam's Hallmark, and we are excited to be part of your community. We have just remodeled, and you will be surprised by the wide variety of fashion and accessories, home decor, collectibles, Disney, Peanuts, Harry Potter, and Star Wars, along with the largest Hallmark card selection in town. Stop in today and sign up for our Crown Rewards program and get a free Just Because card. Once a member, you can get a free card once a month. Elam's Hallmark, your neighborhood gift store.
Welcome to Balbina's Mexican Restaurant. Stop by and experience the most authentic Mexican food in the region. We are serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We have a very extensive Mexican wine list from Valle de Guadalupe and the Centro of Mexico. Visit us for breakfast and lunch from 8 in the morning to 2 p.m. and for dinner from 5 to 9 p.m. Stop by on Wednesdays and enjoy with half off on all of our wines.
We all need someone to hold our hand now more than ever. And when you need help with your hearing, we will not only hold your hand, but we'll help walk with you through the process.
Hi, I'm Ann Mundell Noel, audiologist and owner of Amazing Hearing.
Oticon's More Hearing Aids with deep neural networking and artificial intelligence helps you hear people in noise with greater detail and clarity. The Oticon More and Amazing Hearing. We're here to help give you a helping hand.
Facts are frightening. 1 out of 3 people over 65 fall each year.
The idea of falling makes me very fearful.
I have a fear because my balance is poor.
The #1 reported accident for a senior is a fall.
Hi there, I'm Bob Eubanks. I want you to try 60 Up.
60 Up is the balance system that can change your life. If you have balance, strength, or mobility issues, you need 60 Up.
It's a miracle. Within a couple weeks, my balance has improved.
If you're feeling scared to get up and out, you need 60 Up.
It's easy to use and it works.
60 Up is a safe, low-impact balance exercise system with integrated poles. 60 Up strengthens your core, legs, increases cardio for energy, stamina, and overall physical health. Go to 60up.com. 60 Up has live classes, hundreds of workouts for balance, and thousands of people in our Facebook members community.
I created the 60 Up and it really works. So join me on my live classes. and let me help you improve your balance and mobility together.
Try it risk-free for 30 days and get free shipping if you order now.
It changed my life.
Go to 60up.com. That's the number 60up.com.
We have Karen here, who's from the Village Square Dance Club. Well, welcome. How are you?
Thank you so much for having me. I'm just so thrilled to be here and represent the Square Dance Club.
Well, I just love it, and I'm so excited to talk to you guys. I don't think I've ever spoken to you or anyone from your organization, so I'm really happy that you're here. They may have been on a while ago, but here we are now, and we can have more people in studio, so excellent. Looks like you guys are back in the swing of things.
We absolutely are, and we're very thrilled that we've been able to do that. So it's a wonderful opportunity for us. We're not quite having our monthly dances in Clubhouse 7 yet.
Yes.
But as soon as that's available, we're going to start back there too. But classes, definitely.
Okay, good, and we'll talk about those in just a minute. So tell me a little bit about what the Village Square Dancers Club is.
This club has been in Laguna Woods since 1965.
Wow.
So I think that speaks volumes for the club itself. Back in the heyday of square dancing, Laguna Woods was not out of the picture. They were extremely active, and we had a tremendous interest back then.
Mm-hmm.
We still have a tremendous interest. We've got quite a membership, both active and some not quite as active as they used to be, but they do participate when they can. So it's been around for a long time. It's a wonderful, wonderful way to meet new people here in the village and to stay connected. It's also just a great way to keep physically fit, mentally sharp, and have a lot of fun. Meet a lot of friends, that's what I say.
Well, of course, because you know, it's very different than some other ways of dancing, and I actually want to talk about that because, you know, square dancing or ballroom dancing, I mean, there's all these different genres of dancing, right? This is a bit different because, yes, you can have a partner, you don't have to have a partner, and there are commands. Right?
Right, and I'm glad you mentioned that. We welcome everyone to come and try square dancing, whether you come alone as a single or you have a best buddy, a spouse, you're welcome either way. So there's not really a male-female. They're just two people in positions around the square, and the calls for the most part are all the same. They're just directed at each individual. And a caller does announce what you're going to do. So you end up learning the various calls, and then you have to listen and get cued in to the music and the caller, and then it's a wonderful working machine.
Well, we have a clip of that, and I wanted to make sure that we could hear it because I want to hear the calls.
Absolutely.
You know, I mean, I think it's really interesting, and then I had mentioned that prior, the video shows not just younger people, but you've got older people and younger people, and here they are in a line. And so you start out like that? Kind of walk me through a little bit.
Well, the video that you're going to show is actually called a Grand March. So that's usually done at conventions or various events where square dancers from multiple different clubs come together. And it's a way of introducing your club. So normally you'll start out with each club being led by folks carrying a banner that identifies their club.
Oh, I see.
And then they walk in, and it's a way to get everybody in the hall so you can have one great big tip with everyone.
Okay, all right. And however, you're still getting calls and commands, right? Because don't you kind of start out like this, and then do you line up and do things in between, right?
So our caller, Mel Branham, who also teaches line dancing here in choreographed ballroom, he's actually directing the folks coming down the line because he wants you to start out coming straight forward, and then you split up and you go around, and then more people get together, and then you go this way. So he's helping people right, left, right, left.
I love it, and look at how everyone's having so much fun.
Absolutely, and when you see the videos and any of the pictures, really, square dancing is that kind of an event that you can almost not do without smiling.
I would imagine, and you know, the music is always fun, but it's not always country music, right?
Not at all. Not at all. They do music from every genre. They do big band music, they do gospel music, they do rock music, they do it all.
And you know, there is, while it's fun, it's also wonderful for balance and just so many other things.
It is. It has been studied and is in fact noted as one of the best ways to stave off that memory loss that we all fear. You have to think, you do, and you have to coordinate your arms, your feet, you're listening to the music, you're listening to the caller. What's my right? What's my left?
Yeah.
It's a challenge, and it's a challenge for everyone. And when you start out, particularly, for some folks, really for everybody, it's overwhelming at the beginning, but everyone gets it. Everyone gets it. And I mentioned to you briefly before we started, it's a team sport. We don't let anybody hang out there on their own. So you're going to make it through, even though it can be a bit challenging at the beginning.
Well, sure. And you don't have to have a partner, so you can go singly to the classes or dancing, and then you will pair them up.
Yes, absolutely. And we are offering introductory classes to whet everyone's appetite about square dancing, or reintroduce you. Maybe you did it when you were in high school or junior high or elementary school and you haven't do-si-doed since. So you can come to 2 introductory classes the last 2 Mondays in August. And there's no charge. It's at Clubhouse 1 at 1 o'clock each day, and we would love to have you try it out. And then the new beginner class starts in September, the Monday after Labor Day.
Okay, all right, perfect. And you did mention that the 2 classes in August were free. What do you normally charge?
Normal class costs $6. It's an hour and a half from 1 to 2:30 for the beginners.
All right.
You will be offered an extra half hour for no additional charge. After a few weeks, our caller, Mel, offers the beginners to come in a half an hour early so that he can help you kind of get your square dance legs going.
All right.
And during that time, you will have experienced dancers as well to work with you and help you over that first hump. I really want to say for square dancing, for some people they get it sooner and some people they get it later. But everybody who sticks with it gets it. And if you stick with it, I can honestly say you are gonna love it. It's so much fun. It's the best way to meet friends. It keeps you sharp and it keeps you fit, but really you'll make an enormous number of new friends.
Well, thank you. It sounds so much fun, and I love all the information and all the pictures we had for everyone. So thank you again. I appreciate it, and we'll definitely send people your way.
Thank you. We have flyers, yellow flyers at most of the clubhouses, so please look for us, and we'll look forward to seeing everybody in a square, including you.
I might just come on. Wait, no, I might just mosey on down.
There you go. Come on down.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Right. If you want more information, of course, you can always get in touch with the Village Square Dance Club, and you can usually go to the LagunaWoodsVillage.com website and type in their information, and you will find their website. We'll be right back.
When a loved one requires ongoing assistance and attention, home-related care and caregiving become viable alternatives to an existence dependent upon hospitalization. Your Home Care provides thoughtful general care and assistance with the basic necessities of daily living, all within familiar surroundings.
Hello, I'm Kyle Warner, and I would love to talk to you about how we can help with your home care needs. Call me today.
Russia's invasion of Ukraine, COVID lockdowns in China, relentless inflation and rising interest rates have disrupted production and caused the global economy to stall. Is your money at risk during these uncertain times? Do you know how much exposure you have to the stock market and bond mutual funds? Should you even have money in the market today? Get a free risk analysis to ensure your capital is protected. Call now for information on the Safer Money System, 949-219-0692.
Are you or someone you know facing financial challenges from unexpected emergency expenses? The foundation of Laguna Woods Village can provide the temporary help you need. Meals on Wheels, adult day services, dental services, medical alert services, and ambulance contracts. Contact the Village Social Services at 949-597-4267 to see if you qualify. Neighbors helping neighbors. The mission of the foundation of Laguna Woods Village.
Get out and live your life with the Buzz Around XL travel scooter from Golden. The Buzz Around is fun to drive with a tight indoor turning radius so you can go just about anywhere. It's also so easy to charge and offers all-day range so you can go further. The Buzz Around even has more leg and foot room for all-day driving comfort. Be safe with the XL's ultra-bright LED headlight. Plus, the Buzz Around XL can be easily taken apart into several lightweight pieces. See for yourself just how easy and affordable mobility freedom can be.
Welcome back, where we have Eileen and Betsy here on behalf of the Laguna Woods Village Library. Well, welcome, ladies. How are you?
Good, thanks.
Good, thank you. Nice to have you on. I know we've had Eileen on a couple of different times. Maybe you could just tell us a little about yourself.
I've been here in the village for 8 years now, and reading's a passion of mine.
Is it?
It has been for a long, long time, since I was a little girl, and walked to the library in Brooklyn, New York, and sat there in the cool aisles in the summertime. Yeah, so
that's great.
When I heard the village had a library, I was looking for something to do, and so I put my application in, and that's how I got started.
So you're a volunteer at the Village Library?
Yes, I am.
Okay, what are your primary responsibilities?
I'm now the supervisor on Wednesday afternoon from 1 to 4.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Great, great. And I'm assuming Eileen, she showed you the whole thing, the ropes on how to do everything?
We have a lot. Yeah, she was on a shift where we had two supervisors who were taking turns because the person who had been the supervisor of that shift, she was getting older. She's actually 100 now.
Oh my.
We had those two supervisors who's been there a long time. They brought Betsy up to speed. We're really lucky she was willing.
Yeah.
And she's got a lot of great ideas, like this story time. Yeah.
Oh, good. Well, and we're going to talk a little bit about the story time, because I think it really is a nice thing, and you can do it. It doesn't have to be just summer; it can be year round, right? I mean, if you get enough people to show up, and I like the fact that you have somebody that reads, and they can all bring their grandchildren.
Yes, but it's been difficult getting participation, and that's why we're here, trying to get the word out.
Right. Well, you know, you had one already.
June we had one, and July we had one.
Okay, and we have a cute little picture of two children. What are they? Did you guys make little masks, or what did you guys do?
Well, we partnered with the Pacific Mammal place down in Laguna Woods, Laguna, and they provided the masks for us.
Cute.
And so we handed them out to the children, yes.
And was the story about something like that?
Yes, it was Room on the Rock, which is about sea life.
Nice,
yes.
Okay, good. And then you have another story time that's coming up here, right around the corner on the 10th.
Yes, on the 10th.
Okay.
On Wednesday the 10th at 1:30 to 2:30, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
And what are we doing at that one?
We're doing The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. It's a classic.
It is a classic.
Yes, it is. And the story teaches about the days of the week and counting and metamorphosis. So,
that is great. Now, I see you have a little toy caterpillar there.
Yes. The volunteer who is reading the book to the children, she purchased, when she went to get the book, she saw the caterpillars, so she snatched that up too. Yeah.
I love it. That is so cute. And Eileen, maybe you should go get some caterpillars. Caterpillars, you know, maybe Home Depot has them. They have ladybugs. Maybe they'll have the caterpillars there.
Not me.
You don't want to go gather them up? Oh, come on. You're so funny. Now, you guys have been doing so much at the library. I mean, not just, it's a great idea, story time. I'm sure you'll have lots of other fun things. Maybe around the holidays, you could do some fun stuff too. I'm sure you'll have lots of things. But you've always been in charge of making sure everything runs really smoothly, and you've done a magnificent job of that.
We try.
You do a great job, and you're always very, you have a wealth of knowledge when you come here. Now, there is a process of when you want to request books. There's
Yes.
certain forms that you need to fill out.
Yes, we're actually, we feel like we're really good at purchasing books that the people who use our library really like. We have some funds we get from GRF, but it's limited. So we need to make sure that those books turn over at least 12 times a year. 24 would be ideal because people can take them out for 2 weeks at a time.
Right, okay.
So that means we're really getting bang for our buck. However, that means that there's maybe a lot of people who aren't using the library because we don't have the type of books they like. Like my husband's always saying, we don't have very many science fiction books, so why would I come there? That's what I read.
Okay.
So we're kind of looking for people who might be interested in using the library if we had more things that they liked.
Okay.
So if somebody who's already a member of the library, that you're in our catalog system, you can go online and log into your account, go to reserves and requests, and there's a place where it says, do we need to have this book or this item?
Okay.
And they can enter their information there. But we also have this little yellow card that's available in the library. Right now we have a stack of them on the new bookshelves. And if someone from outside of the, who hasn't used the library before wanted to get get us to buy books for, new books,
yes.
We'd be happy to get their input and then maybe expand the users of the library.
Okay.
So it's just come right into the library at the front, right next to the front desk. There's a set of shelves with new books, and these cards are there.
You also take donations too, though, right?
We do. We prefer that the donations are have been published within the last 5 years. Although now that we've enumerated the series in our system, we're going to start to try and look for books where we have gaps.
Oh, gotcha.
So, but nothing. We don't have enough room to take everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, we prefer the newer. That's what our people like. Newer fiction books.
Okay, that's great. Well, that's, obviously that's something you need to do is
Right.
reach out to people and say, you know what, if there's something we don't have, then please let us know.
Right.
Then also the people who are members can ask, if they're getting requests, they could request it for themselves, right, and then share that with the other person.
Absolutely. If someone's in our catalog and they request, or they're in our system and they request that we purchase something, and our book buying committee says yes, as soon as that book comes into the catalog, they get it. They're the first one to get it.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Yeah.
Wonderful. All right. One last time, let's go ahead and let people know about the next story time. That'll be on August 10th, and it's going to be the Hungry, Hungry Caterpillar.
I would like to mention, though,
Yes.
there is a children's section at the
good.
library. We have books, DVDs, and puzzles for children.
Excellent.
Also. Yeah.
Well, excellent. Well, I know you guys have a lot of room over there and cushy couches and
Yes.
chairs. So everybody
Air
could-
conditioning.
And air
Yes.
conditioning. That's real key. It's going to be really warm coming up here. So thank you
Exactly.
so much. I appreciate
All right.
the information.
It's great to see you.
You too. And if you want more information, of course, you can always email them at the email that's on your screen. And you can call them at 949-597-5274. We'll be right back.
Before the next earthquake, take 30 seconds to refresh your memory about these important disaster preparedness tips. Make a family emergency plan. Decide how you'll get in touch with each other, where you'll go, and what you'll do in an emergency. Build a disaster supply kit with enough water, food, and emergency supplies to last at least 3 days. It's important to have disaster supply kits for work, cars, and pets too. Find and fix items in your home that might hurt someone by moving, breaking, or falling during an earthquake. Know how to react safely when the ground shakes. If you're inside, stay there. Remember to drop, cover, and hold on. Drop down onto your hands and knees and cover your head and neck with your arms to protect yourself from falling objects. If you can move safely, crawl under a sturdy desk or table and hold on to one of the legs until the shaking stops. After an earthquake, help people who are hurt or trapped. Call 911 for emergencies only. Check your home for damage, including gas or water leaks, damaged wiring, or downed power lines. Protect your family and your home by making a plan, building a kit, and practicing disaster drills at least twice a year. Be sure to visit readyoc.org for more information on emergency preparedness and alertoc.com to sign up for emergency alerts and notifications. We want you to be prepared for a disaster just as much as you do.
Welcome back. We have a few announcements for you. We have a couple of activities that are coming up, and it's luau time. We've got a very fun luau that's going to be put on by the Boomers Club, and it's $5 for active Boomer Club members. Guests will pay $10 at the door. They're going to have a contest and dancing and entertainment, so love it. August 9th, Clubhouse 5 at 5:30 p.m., 949-415-8030. Then we also have the Rock and Rollers Club that's going to be having a fun event that's coming up on Saturday, August 13th, Clubhouse 5. If you want more info on yet another luau, 949-300-6767. And then wait, I can't forget to tell you about another luau, which is being put on by the Christian Women's Connection. And they have their fun event on August 16th. Clubhouse 1, you will need to RSVP for that, 949-246-1053. All right, let's take a look at our weather. As I mentioned, we are going to be humid as we approach the weekend and early next week, potential thunderstorms. So today we're looking at 82-71, 83-71, 85-69, a little warmer, 82-72, but it'll feel like 86, 82-72, also feel like 86 or higher, and a potential thunderstorm. Have a great day in the Village. You can rewatch our program at 12:30 and 5. And of course, you could always go to our YouTube channel, Village Television. And we'll be back here again tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Bye-bye.
What sets MaidPro apart from other cleaning companies? Well, for starters, we're pros. So we're pro scrubbing, dusting, shining. We're pro kid and pet friendly. We're pro doing things your way, like not touching your messy desk. We're pro neat freak. We're pro affordable and pro Monday afternoons because that time was just right for you. In short, MaidPro is pro you. MaidPro, because your standards aren't standard.
Now there's a different way to buy a new Lexus. It's called CarDash, only available at SouthCountyLexus.com. It's amazingly simple. Visit SouthCountyLexus.com, select and reserve your new or pre-owned vehicle that comes with a 5-day love it or leave it guarantee. Apply for credit, calculate your payment, and even appraise your trade-in, all online. Once you arrive at the dealership, just pick up your car and drive home. Push a button, get a Lexus. South County Lexus, where different is amazing.